In the next 10 minutes, we're going to be adding content to the home page that we have previously created. So open up your WordPress dashboard and we'll go to the home page and begin to edit. As you can see, I've logged onto my WordPress dashboard and I've gone to the Pages tab on the left, and I'm going to choose my home page that we previously created to edit with Elementor. This will load Elementor and allow us to begin to add content to our home page. Now, if you will recall where we were on our home page, all we had done is created this tagline and styled it the way we wanted it to look. We had also done a little customization of our theme by making the background color different from white, and you'll see what we're going to do with that here shortly. So I'm going to jump right in and begin to create some content. I'm going to add a new section, and it's going to be 2 columns wide. This is going to be a surrounding section to surround the entire page, a left column and a right column as we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the left column to put my main content, and the right column I'm going to save for some sponsored content. So I'm going to click on that right column right here, and over in the left side I'm going to make the column width smaller than the other one. In fact, I'm going to make this column 30% of the total width of the section, like that. So that of course leaves 70% on the left side for the main content. One of the things I want to do is add an intersection right here. So this is going to be a place to put some content that I'm actually going to color different. I don't need but one column in this intersection, so I'm going to click on this one and right click it, and that gives me a chance to just delete the column. So now we have a 1 column intersection in here, and I'm going to style the background here. I want to make that background white. And you'll see that makes it stand out against that background color we've given to our whole site, and that was our goal here. So I'm now ready to put some things in there. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to drag a heading over there. And one of the things I like to do is I created a file in Notepad that had some notes in it on what I'm going to be doing right here. And here's the name of my heading, so I'm going to copy that from Notepad, and then I'm going to paste it right here. So I'll just highlight, click paste, and you'll see there is my header content that I've put into there, called Purpose of Building a Website Video Series. So that's what my content is going to be. I need to do a little bit of styling on this. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put this in the center like that, and then I'm going to click Style right here. The text color I would like to use is this color that's behind websites, this gold right here. And I have a little color picker tool. It's called Eyedropper. You can Google this, Eyedropper Chrome extension. I think you'll find it if you want to get this. But it's really handy, and there's a lot of different ones that do this. But it's really handy in picking colors, and I have already used it to pick this color right here, but I think I'll just show you how. Pick the color from web page, and when I point to that and click on it, then this box becomes that color, and I can copy the color code right here, and I know I'll have an exact match. So I'm going to right click, copy, and then over here on my text color I'm going to just paste right in there, and you'll notice that my text color changed to the gold that I wanted to match. I also need to do some work on the size here. So the next thing I want to do is make this a little bit bigger. So I think I'm going to make that maybe close to 24 maybe. Yeah, 24 looks pretty good right there. And also I need to maybe change the background color. I think I'm going to use the opposite color here. So I'm going to click, I went to Advanced, click Background, and the color I'm going to use here is just black. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. So I've used a reverse of this in effect. One more thing, I don't like the spacing above and below the letters, so I need to go to advanced right here. Now it's not margin that controls that, it's padding. Remember, padding is the amount of space around the letters within the title. And if I don't unlink them, then when I start increasing the top, the bottom and left and right sides will all increase at the same time. I only want to do them one at a time. Let's put a padding of about, let's see what that looks like, 5 above and 5 below. Something like that. That's better. Gave me a little bit more space above and below my heading, and that heading looks pretty good at that point. So now I'm ready to go add a text editor. Now I want you to notice I'm going to put this in the intersection. If I'm not careful, it's really easy to do that, and that would put it outside of the section. I want it inside because I want it in the white area. And again, I'm going to take advantage of having planned beforehand. And this paragraph right here is what I'm wanting to put in my section or in my text editor rather I just did. So I'm going to copy, and I'm just going to paste on top of this. And there's the information I'm looking at. I think I want a paragraph right in here. Yeah, like that. Let's separate those a little bit. So I have now put the purpose, the information in there, what the purpose is. I need to style that as well. So I'm going to change that color. We're just going to use black. It's a little bit darker than that gray that's there. Sizing, typography does that. Put size at maybe 14. That's pretty good right there. Yeah, 14 looks good. Do our size at 14, and I don't know that I like the line spacing that far apart. I might try, see, 1.4. That's a pretty good line spacing. We might try 1.4. We could always change that if we wanted to, but I think that one looks pretty good. So I have created this whole intersection right here, and it does stand out against the background the way I want. And so the next thing that I'm planning to do is make a list of the steps I use to create a website. So one of the things that makes this go really fast is if you just use the idea of copy and paste to create the next section. So I'm going to click on the intersection, right click, and I'm going to duplicate. And it just created another one of those right below, just like I wanted it to do. And all I'm going to do now is go down and edit this. I don't have to do any of the styling. All I have to do is put my heading in there, which again I have on Notepad. Steps I use to create a website. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to the content right here, and I'm going to paste that right there. And I'm going to do the same thing for the actual steps, and I'm going to show you an interesting thing I do with that. So here are my steps. Now one thing I want to do, I just copied that. One thing I want to do here is I'm going to just delete all of this. I want to have each of my steps numbered. So I'm going right here and clicking number. Now when I paste these in, it will number all of that as number 1. But it's very easy to fix that. It's much quicker than typing it all in. If I typed it all in, every time I hit enter, it would automatically give me a new line. So I'm going to paste right here, but now I'm going to put my cursor at the beginning of a line, and every time I hit an enter key, it's going to insert another number, just like that. So there's 5, 6, down here to add content, 7, 8, and all I'm doing is hitting an enter key after I put my cursor in place, and there are all of them numbered, and everything is styled just the way it's supposed to be. So we have created the heading right here just like we want it. We've created the content, and then same thing here. Now our next goal is to add a new intersection right below here with 2 columns, and we're going to put our videos on the left side, and we're going to put their descriptions on the right side that are the Building a Website video series. That will be done by linking to our YouTube videos that we have. We'll do that in the next video. So at this time, I think we're going to update so that we'll have everything done to this point. and then we're going to close out this video. Remember, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And then if you haven't done so, subscribe and hit that notify bell so that whenever I put a new video up, you'll be able to get a notification that we've done that. Also remember, if you need hosting, we'll have a link down in the description. That link will take you to a page that will give you more information, allow you to sign up. If you do that through my links, I'll get paid a commission at no cost to you. It helps support my site. I'd really appreciate that. And you'll still get the same hosting that I use for all of my websites. So I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you'll watch the next one with us as we complete this front page content. Thanks for watching.